Yeah, Bronny, just the level of comfort that it looked like you had out there. How did you feel, and did any part of that come into from a mindset perspective as you were looking forward to the game, knowing you were going to play, and how would you say that evolved as the game went on?
Yeah, I mean, I've gained my confidence and gained my comfortability over just reps and getting out there and taking advantage of my opportunity if it's given. So just being ready at all times. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Staying in the stay ready games and practice and stuff like that, and taking advantage like I did tonight. So yeah, it's been good for me so far.
JJ was talking to us about kind of seeing your growth, from the moment that actually going back before he was the coach of the combine, he watched some video of you doing the interviews and he texted your dad about it. How would you kind of trace the evolution of you with JJ, kind of what he's told you from the first time you met you up to the point of like today and even kind of getting prep
Yeah.
for the game?
Just I'd say just all the coaches believing in me, and continuing to, put that in my head that they believe in me and what I can do as a player. And I, I was given an opportunity tonight to go, show them what I've been working on while I've been, sitting the bench in the G League, getting the reps and stuff like that. So, yeah, just constantly putting that in my head that they believe in me and that I can contribute.
Bronny, what expectations did you put on yourself in, say, training camp and preseason, and how does that square up with where you are at now, 5 months into your rookie season?
I just say just going in and working as hard as I can. I mean, that's all I can do. Just learn, and be open minded every day, every time I come into work in the morning, and being that same level headed kid, just trying to get his work done, but also just like I said, taking advantage of those reps so that I can get, and yeah, just staying level headed.
When we spoke with JJ just a few minutes ago, he acknowledged that there's a lot of stuff you've had to deal with just because of who your dad is, and I'm sure things you can understand more than I can speak on. Just how has it been balancing that, trying to deal with that noise, deal with what's said, deal with what's written, also just trying to focus on your game, on your development, like the things that you can control, I guess.
And just putting my head down and working. I feel like that's the only thing that I can control right now is going in every day and staying ready to play, staying ready to learn, getting the work in after hours, early mornings, stuff like that. Just all the controllables that I can do myself. There's not really much I can do of random people talking about me.
So yeah,
Good.
so Bronny James, he's having that was the best night he ever had as a Laker.
Hmm.
At work, going to the G League is finally showing as being him being a second round pick. So go ahead, Ronnie man. What's your take on Bronny James having a career night?
And this is why criticism is needed in the NBA. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of upset at Stephen A. this morning because Stephen A. was on ESPN talking about he like kind of like apologize, and I'm like, no, he should have never apologized. Criticism is needed because you know why? It's gonna motivate the players, it's gonna make them sure they go out there and work harder. And not only that, he's not gonna have to focus on his father as a support, like a life support. Now he's able to build his own self, his own brand. Bronny James now. He pretty much in the next game he averaged another 17 points a game. We're gonna be like, hey, Bronny James averaged enough 17 points a game, three rebounds, 4 assists. That looks good on this young kid, and I that he looked like a young LeBron James there too as well. So criticize needed, and I was told even though it may seem harsh, it may seem too strong, but it's needed because look, it motivated him to put him to the next level. Shout out to Bronny James. I'm glad that he man up and he did what he needed to do to become one of the NBA players. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I'm gonna agree with you 100%, brother. We need criticism. Keep your foot on their neck, Stephen A, because they're not gonna get better by you pacifying them. And the fact that
Facts.
let's be real about it. What Stephen A did last week is the reason why we got a 17-point game.
Facts.
The pressure that it was given. Yes, a lot of people, he said a bunch of random people. We have a right to criticize you because they walked you in the door. Ain't nothing wrong
Mm-hmm.
with that. We okay with the nepotism, Pat. White boys do it too. But the thing is, as you being a part of the family, we have expectations. We want to see you win, Bronny, just like we want to see Cayenne Anthony win. And he's a phenom. I got my foot on his neck too, because that Boricua is going to represent for us. Coquille, that Boricua is going to represent for. Now, mind you, Cayenne Anthony is a beast. He is a beast. I'm gonna keep my foot on his neck. So shout outs to Bronny James. And one thing I'm gonna make you say, is it so crazy that him and his dad sound just alike? Like,
They do.
oh my God, Jesus.
That's his twin. That's his twin for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as him, drafted in the second round, he was a 55 pick and everything, and him getting the contract that's fully guaranteed, and just seeing that putting in the work and see, okay, he put something on last night, and Luka didn't play, nor LeBron James didn't play because they was both was hurt, and to see him to show that, hey, hey dad, I could do this. While Giannis was on the other side of the floor, Giannis Antetokounmpo, there was a clip y'all didn't see that he almost broke his ankles, and and Giannis is a great defender.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Facts.
so it's good to see Bronny James putting in that work. I agree with y'all. He does need to be criticized. I've been criticizing him too because I thought he was going to do what he was supposed to do, but it shows that he's putting in the work and is showing off. Now, if he can keep this up, and it goes towards the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Got him on scoring some points like that, and then you see Bronny putting in that work. You see Luka work. They are going to be a very dangerous team in the West.
Yep, I agree.
By far, they're going to be dangerous. And the Lakers fans here, they're excited. Shoot, we might see a championship next year. That's what I'm hearing in La La Land. But yeah, Bronny, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you, man. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side.